there, thanks for joining me. Today we are going to talk about how amazing Google Keep is. So if you have a Google account, you already have Google Keep, even if you don't know it. So I'll show you where to find it. So open up your Google, and any Google application, you'll have your apps right here that look like a little waffle. If you click on that and scroll, here's my Google Keep. If yours isn't here because you haven't used it, you might have to keep scrolling and you might have to look here from Google if you haven't used it before. But once you use it, it'll show up right here in your waffle. So if you click on Keep, here's what we see. Now I've been using Keep for a long time, so mine is full of a million notes that I've taken. If you haven't used it before, yours will be empty, but I'll show you how to fill it up. But essentially what it is like a collection of Post-it notes, really. And you can make them pretty and colorful if you want. But here's a note I wrote of a Google Doc I wanted to save to remember to use. But what's cool is that you can label it. So if you click right here and we add a label, we can label this whatever we want. That is what's awesome to find things later on. So if you'll look over here, these are all the labels I've created, and you'll see there's a lot for AP and a million different things. But if I click on my AP Ciencia y Tecnología, all the ones with that label pop up. So this is so great for when I find something that I'm like, oh, that would be perfect to use in a couple months, or like, oh, I already taught about Navidad this year, but next year I want to save this, right? So you can put in pictures, links, text. You can actually make voice recordings. You can make drawings. Like, you can do so many cool things with it. And then if you label it, it's really easy next year or whenever you teach that unit again to find your collection of stuff so you can start there as you're planning what you're going to talk about. So super cool. I love this. The other neat thing, if you don't want to search by label, you can just search here. Like, oh my gosh, I'm looking for a puzzle that I saved. Look at everything that I searched up here that is listed as puzzle will pop up. So how cool is that, right? Love that. Here's another neat thing that I just learned about and how seamless Google makes it. If you open up a Word document, I'll give it a second to get open. So let's say I'm lesson planning or making something for school. If I go over here to this little toolbar right here, here's Google Keep. So you can open it and have it open at the same time as your lesson planning or whatever your document is. And watch how cool this is. You can just grab something. Oh, no, I don't want to edit it. You can grab it and drop it right into your document. Isn't that amazing? So I think that will make planning really, really easy. So let's go back to Google Keep and I'll show you how to make anything. What is happening right now here? Let's just go back. Okay, so you see the take a note up here? That's where you put anything. So if we can open it, we can title it. Like, I found this link that we might use in my next unit for AP, because we're going to be talking about Cuba and tying how they use Netflix, which is an amazing story. I'll put a link in the bottom if you're curious, because it's really cool. But anyway, I found this. I thought there were some great infographics and great things to talk about with my kiddos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that link. I'm going to go back to my Google Keep. I'm going to title this Mujeres en la Ciencia Cuba. I'm going to pop my link in there. Now, we can do all kinds of things. We could label it, which we definitely want to, right? I'm going to use that for my Ciencia y Tecnología. I could label it Cuba. I could label it Mujeres, whatever I want. There it is. We could change it if we want to make it a real pretty color. You can do that. You can, okay, this is really cool. You can add people to it. So just like any Google Docs that you share with people, you can share this. So like, for example, when my colleague and I are both teaching like unit, whatever, or if we find something that would be great for Pasatiempos, we create a link and then share it so that I can see hers and she can see mine. So that's also really cool. Close. Okay, we could pop a picture in there. We could pop anything in there. We can take our own notes. Okay, so it's there, it's saved. We can actually put a reminder on it. So if you wanted to be like, oh, I need to be reminded of this in March, you could do that. I know. How did they get all of these ideas? It's amazing. So there it is. Okay. Ready to go. Easy to search. Now, for me, I find doing this on my phone is where I'm most often creating my notes, because when I'm searching on Facebook or on Twitter and I find something amazing, it's so easy to grab a screenshot, put it in a note, or grab a link and put it in a note, so that when I'm sitting at my computer later, I have all of these things at my hands. So I'm going to make a second video of how to do it on an iPhone, but I just wanted to show you how easy it is to take all those amazing ideas that people share, and then make it really easy to organize and to find later. So I hope that was helpful.